To Abia State, where the state government has assured of continuous efforts to improving infrastructure in the state. Nina Gabriel has a story.
The rebuilding of Abia State is taking place brick by brick, road by road. The state capital and surrounding areas are being reshaped. From the rehabilitation of the neglected Port Harcourt Road in Aba to the reconstruction of all the major roads in the state, the signs of progress are visible.
The Aba Rebuilding and Restoration Project, tokenism will no longer cut it. We have focused on projects that would have multiplier effects on the economic space, create jobs and establish new frontiers for prosperity.
Street lights, improved drainage systems, and smoother roads are fast replacing the dilapidated infrastructure that once defined the state. And residents are taking note.
Alex Oti, we've not seen it like this before. We are grateful for the God who gave us this governor. He's trying. If you check around, you will see a lot he's doing.
The governor is doing well in terms of road infrastructure, but it's not there yet. But the governor is doing well when you compare them to where we are coming from. Though the state allocation has increased.
Since the creation of Abia State, this is the governor that have shown us a democratic dividends.
Yet, while the progress is visible, many residents say they want more.
Let God give him wisdom to initiate more and more things that will put Abia in a high platform like other states. But let him come to Bakala and check us out. We have a lot of projects he needs to attend to.
There are so many roads undone. Obohe Road. It's a death trap. When it rains like this, you see that people will be compared to the fishes in the ocean.
The people have spoken and expectations are high. It now behoves on the governor of Abia State, Alex Oti, to look at those areas mentioned and give attention to the roads. Nina Gabriel, TVC News, Umahia, Abia State.
And TVC News' Nina Gabriel is in Umahia and she's joining me on news from the state. Nina, Governor Alex Oti's administration is changing the landscape of Abia State. Would you say this marks a true shift from political promises to sustainable governance, or is it still too early to measure the depth of impact?
Marks a shift, from political promises, because we as observers and those actually residing in the state, we can attest to the fact that Governor Alex Oti is matching his words with action. He is starting with infrastructural development, especially as it has to do with, road network. He is doing well in terms of, infrastructural development. There are some roads that were dilapidated in the past and now wearing new looks. But then you also ask if it is too early to actually, know if what he is doing is going to be sustained or not. I would say it's fair to say that it's too early. It's still early days. So let's watch and see what will happen in the days ahead, because some people have also argued that, this is what we call in a local parlance, initial garaga, that he is doing in order to probably win the souls of people. But I wouldn't know if that is what he is doing. But for now, the governor is doing well in terms of infrastructural development.
Yeah, probably some of these residents are those ones that acknowledge the visible improvement, while others believe that the administration's focus on infrastructure probably might overshadow other critical sectors like healthcare, education, and job creation. Is there a risk that development could become too construction heavy and not people-centered?
Actually, there's a risk there, in the sense that if you are concentrating on just roads and leaving other sectors, lying like that, it's going to affect his own governance too, or his own government. But at the same time, I don't think he will be all over the place doing stuff, except some areas that also need to be touched up. When you talk about education, I know he has employed about 5,000 teachers and is still ready to employ more. He is renovating schools, both smart schools and other public schools. In as much as some of us objectively have argued that the one we saw as smart school is not actually what it's supposed to be. So it needs to also be for action in some other sectors.
Yeah, it remains to be seen how far-reaching all his overhauling would definitely go. Thank you so much, Inena Gabriel. Thank you.